Well, I think Katisha's method for picking men is flipping a coin. What do you think?
I have sushi in my mouth. Sushi. Sushi.
You
Sorry, I had
finish
some.
it now, or else we're done.
I'm
We're
sorry,
done.
I had some sushi in my mouth, so I was just
Sing
having.
for me. Sing now.
It has to come from the heart, and yeah. Oh, Ben, you make me feel like a hen, and your spleen isn't mean. Hold on one sec.
Oh, that's such a nice song.
It's like I had a piece of sushi in my mouth. I mean, it's just sushi.
I'm sorry I can't hear you. The connection is lost. My spleen is not receptive to me right now. I think we're gonna have to end this podcast. I'm not sure what you're saying, but you're not really being vulnerable right now. My spleen is having trouble hearing you. This might have to end it for us.
I knew I shouldn't have put so many pieces of sushi in my mouth.
That's what did it for her.
How much sushi was she putting in her mouth, you know?
She was horking it, dude. We all know Netflix doesn't feed their contestants, but when they get the chance to eat, they hork.
I don't think I've ever had like sushi isn't chewy usually, and usually you have like one piece at a time, and it's like 2 bites.
It's like tough, wasn't it? It's like
but it also felt like she was like just shoving like different kinds of sushi inside her mouth.
She was starving.
She was starving. They weren't feeding her.
They don't feed them there. They give them exercise equipment, but they don't feed them. That's fucked up.
She was like tempura, sashimi, the whole glob of wasabi. It was all just like mixed in her mouth like a paste.
She's like, I don't even like sushi, but I'm fucking starving.
Yeah. She never had it before, so she thought you just stick the whole plate in your mouth and mix it up.
My spleen is empty. I need to fill it up. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, you have to feed your spleen. She's getting on board.
Yeah.
She has to feed her Holy Spirit.
What a disaster, Max. What a disaster. We lost a king and queen in these last two episodes. We lost Sophie and we lost Patrick.
I know.
This is a disaster. What is going on?
It's very sad.
I'm speechless. It's terrible.
I just don't get, like, you know, couldn't Anu have just seduced him a little more? Been like, ooh, yeah, this whole spleen, I love it. You know, it's very normal to eat sushi at the spa. This totally makes sense to me. You know?
Mm-hmm. She could have sang any song on the spot. Happy birthday, she could have sang.
I think that was the problem. She didn't know any royalty-free music, and she sucks at improvisation. You know, she's a wedding singer. She's not a musical improv person, which I find very attractive.
What was the song that Zach sang to Bliss? She could have sang that song.
Yeah, well, yeah, she should have sang Ludo. Ludo, they would have been like, well, Ludo will take anything that they can get.
Imagine if Ludo gets yet another shout out from Love Is Blind, but it's not
the
even
only
the US,
song
it's
that's
the UK.
allowed.
It's across the pond.
Oh my god.
Ludo's like, why are we so associated with Love Is Blind? What the fuck is going on?
I was aching, breaking down. The bluest sky the blues had found.
How could she not just say stop? I mean, I think we have to give Irina some credit for just laughing to herself not too audibly.
Yeah. She's a hero.
Yeah, that like
people say she's mean. Like, how? Okay, you sat through that whole thing and you didn't tell him to stop. That's nice.
That's like really nice. That's really nice.
Irina was a nice person.
Very nice person.
Like she had patience.
Yeah,
and sorry, she snapped when the patience wore thin. Okay, we're all human. All right.
Yeah, I don't know why you look like a fictional character. You look like something out of like a cartoon.
I know.
He knew. Okay.
I know. Let me.
Zach is a weirdo, and Irina's Irina, the peasant.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Take it.
She got called a peasant. Nobody ever comments on that.
Yeah, that's
everyone's
fucked up.
always like, we love Jacquelina. Jacquelina's our hero. We really like
Yeah.
Jacquelina.
Those Jack stands out there.
I saw that Jacquelina was becoming she's training to be a substance abuse counselor.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think she's going to be doing like
Wow.
a scared straight type thing?
Well, yeah, it would work with her. That's for sure.
Yeah. I don't think Jacquelina's going to be like your like nice substance abuse counselor.
No, she's going to be tough love.
She's not going to be running like AA meetings being like, so who wants to come up here and share their story? Like blah, blah, blah.
She's going to be like, who fucked up?
Yeah. She's going to be like, stop doing drugs, you peasant, you weirdo, and a lot of worse things that she'll be saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it'll work. Who knows?
Maybe it'll be work. Like, I wouldn't want you as my lawyer because you're on drugs. Now get off of them.
Get off of them now.
Yeah.
And then everybody would be so scared of her that they would do it.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I might stop drinking. You know, just knowing that she's out there, and that if I become an alcoholic, I might have to go see Jacquelina, you know?
Yeah. She'll tear you a new one.
I know. Let's get into Love is Blind UK episodes 3 and 4. I think that even though we lost some heavy players, I think we could ramp up
MVPs, if you will.
What? Some MVPs, some heavy players, some key members of the roster. I still think that they could go to the whatever championship of soccer there is when the World Cup isn't happening.
I think that right now the legs that we're standing on is 3 legs. It's Katisha, and it's her love triangle. You know?
Yeah. The ice we skate on is getting pretty thin.
Yes.
The water is cold, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire. How about yours?
Okay.
Something, so I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star.
Get your game on.
Go play. You should probably stop now so we don't get sued.
No, yeah, we don't want to.
Yeah, we don't want to.
We don't want Shrek to sue us.
Yeah. Shrek's our best friend. All right. So Sophie and Megan, they talk, and Sophie says, "I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, but I felt disrespected by the whole Kieran thing and him not being transparent with me." Now, I thought she was going to tell Megan that she was being disrespectful, which would have been a lot more exciting, but she was just saying, "Hey, Kieran is disrespectful."
Yes. Yeah.
Because wasn't Megan being a little disrespectful by screaming?
She was a little, yeah. But although I don't know how clued in Megan was.
Yeah.
It seemed like she was a little bit in the dark on Sophie. Like that was out of left field for her.
Well, yeah, because Sophie said, like, Sophie even said in like the first episode, I'm not gonna share who I'm interested in.
Right.
So wouldn't that kind of so how was Megan to know?
Yeah, I don't, and it sounded like Kieran was probably vague about how many connections he had, or that he had 2 strong ones.
Yeah, so he seems kind of like a dick. So I wouldn't be surprised if Megan was completely in the dark.
Yeah, he seems like someone who's like purposefully keeping things vague, but then it's like, oh my god, I had no idea that hurt you after it's all done.
Hey, but look, it's an experiment, Ben.
Yeah,
they're in
he was experimenting with gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, while the women are trying to sort this out, the men, they have their priorities straight.
Anybody want to play Sweets in a Bowl?
The classic game, Sweets in a Bowl. You guys
Sweets
want to play Sweets in a Bowl? This is stuff that baseball players do when they're when they're in the dugout. They'll put out the bucket that their gum comes in, and they'll try to throw the wrappers into it. You'll see this like all the time. It's really funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about with the double or whatever?
Yep. Baseball players have all sorts of fun dugout games. They like to line up their sunflower seeds in the dirt along the baseball path and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. It's called Organize the Sunflower Seeds.
Organize really the sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing beats Sweets in a Bowl, you know? That is really the cream of the crop.
For them, I thought it was going to be something like chips and potatoes or something, like chips and mash or something.
Who has the biggest foreskin? You know, something like that.
Right. Everybody's me.
I'm the least circumcised. We're all uncircumcised. What you talk? Yeah, but I'm the least.
When you meet British guys, is that the first thing
that's the first thing I think of? I'm just like,
yeah. You're like, so not circumcised. Huh?
Damn, sex must feel so good for you. That's all I can think of. What is
Tell
it like?
me all about it.
Tell me all about it. Let's see. Let's talk about it and see like what the differences are. Let's just talk about it. How good does it feel?
How long is your foreskin?
Yeah. So Jed and Barda, boring.
Boring.
They talk about tattoos. Okay, so her family came to the UK from Kosovo during wartime when she was 5, and she didn't speak English, and she had to start working when she was 13.
Oh my God.
I have to say,
what kind of job do you get in the UK at 13?
I don't know, but a lot of like these people, like a news? Yeah, she was a newsie. Yeah. I assume like a restaurant or like catering or family or something like that.
Maybe. What are the labor laws out there like?
Dude, I was at a wedding a couple of years ago, and it was like in upstate New York, and like we were having like dinner, and like a little kid came and like brought us the food, and it was at like nighttime. We were like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is happening?
I bet they didn't even work there, but they're just a little freaky kid.
You're right. Fuck that.
Just some little freak.
Little freak?
Some little weirdo.
Probably
a
like demon.
He's like, I'm going to go get plates for everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of these people, like they've really had tough
upbringings,
upbringings. Sometimes when people come on the show and I'm like, okay, yeah, your parents got divorced and you got 2 Christmases. You know, a lot of the Americans, I'm like, okay, your grandparents are dead. Like, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
It's creepy when your grandparents are alive. Okay, 99-year-old people, they're creepy. Okay, it's unnatural
because they're half ghost, half human. At that
you're not supposed to live that long. That's creepy. You should go, okay, you should know something about me. I have this really creepy elderly person in my life you're going to have to hang out with. I'd be like, red flag. I'm not doing that, you know? I don't want to spend my time around.
The hottest take I think you've ever had.
I don't want to spend my time around a creepy
Your hottest take ever
person.
Is fuck 99-year-olds.
Yeah, they're creepy. They're creepy. Dude, who wants to live that long anyway? It's so exhausting.
Oh, yeah. Amy and I say that all the time. We're like, man, if we hit over 90, like, let's just, let's end it.
The world only gets worse. Have you guys seen anything improve?
I already feel enough aches and pains in my joints in my 30s. I can only imagine in my 90s.
And they keep being like, oh yeah, we're gonna cure cancer. We're not curing shit. No, we're gonna get some stuff is getting better, but come on, nothing's really improving.
It's gonna suck.
Yeah. But anyway, okay. The producers are definitely telling them to talk about butterflies. Every single person is talking about having butterflies, unless it's in the British zeitgeist to talk about butterflies. Barda says she gets
butterflies are a big hit in Britain right now. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe there's like an infestation of butterflies.
Could be. Yeah. Or Giannina's a producer now over there. We don't know.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So Sorover and Cal, when they meet, is he prince and princess bombing her?
I like that as a new thing because maybe.
He must know she's talking about fairy tale stuff. He keeps saying it over and over again. Yeah. Oh, princess, I'm your prince. Like, he's really drilling it in.
It's as she said, it's very Bollywood, and that is a thing in Bollywood movies.
Yeah, and he knows she likes Bollywood. It feels a little put on to me. Might be. And he
certainly knows just the right things to say.
He does.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, she knows. Yeah, because look how he makes her feel.
I feel like I'm that little red emoji.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you are.
He makes her feel like that little red emoji, Ben. Isn't that how we all want to feel? Like that little red emoji?
Devil one?
Yeah, the little.
The
No,
one
I
that-
think the little. Yeah, Ben just made a face like a little gopher demon.
Yeah,
The little
you know
gopher
the-
demon emoji.
You know the emoji I'm talking about.
No, so I'm guessing she's talking about the lady in the dress that's dancing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not the
It did
gopher
take
demon.
me a little. I had to look through all the emojis to figure out, and you can't sort emojis by color. I hope that Tim Cook will watch this podcast and add that to the list.
Very important.
Yes. They say I love you, and they both found it so magical. But he's royalty bombing her. He's fairy tale bombing her, and we're a little concerned about it. At least I am.
We are, unless it's like a Shrek type fairy tale. Then it's
Yeah, that did cross my mind as I said it. Unless it's the Shrek vibes. We go to the men's corners, and it seems that Patrick's really spreading the good word.
My spleen is spleening right now.
My spleen is spleening. I can hear it rumbling. My my tummy rumbling. My spleen is rumbling.
I think you need to see a doctor.
Yeah, it's like production's like we should probably call medical. I think your spleen is rupturing.
Yeah. Dude, the ultimate prank on that guy would be to remove his spleen in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
Oh, that would be sick.
And then and then he'd be like, my spleen is telling me this and that. And they'd be like, no, it's not. And he'd be like,
it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's right here.
It's right here, idiot.
No!
And he's like, so you're saying it was my gut telling me?
Are you telling me I've been full of shit this whole time? Are you kidding me? What happened to human design? And they would be cool calling medical on this show when they wouldn't in America because of like free healthcare and stuff. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, we'll call the ambulance. That won't cost us extra."
Yeah, we'll call you 3 ambulances. Why not?
Just for fun. That's what they do there. Let's get to Patrick and Anu. He asks her to sing. She pretends to be shy about singing, but then she name drops that she did backing vocals for Rod Stewart. So that is sick. Isn't it weird?
I feel like asking someone to sing on the spot. That's like telling a comedian, like, tell me a joke. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, like, don't do it like that.
I will say, but like comedians, like they like if somebody asked me to like tell them a joke, I'd be like, well, I'm not that sort of comedian or something, or like blah blah blah. But like I should come off as fun. Like a comedian should still come off as funny over like a few days of knowing them. But like,
sure,
if I was
in a specific instance, like what he's demanding.
Oh yeah, I agree, but I think he's already asked her to sing, right? Or is this not?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe he did. Yeah.
I would just say I would want to hear this person sing before I propose to make sure that they're not bullshitting me.
Right. That they're not a liar.
Yeah. What if it's a scam?
Or worse, what if they're bad?
Yeah. What if they're bad?
They're good, and you have to lie all the time and say that they're good.
I need to know that I'm not the only person making $1 billion with my art a year.
His spleen can't lie. That's the problem.
Exactly.
You know how Shakira's hips don't lie? His spleen doesn't lie.
Yeah, I have heard that before. Do you know that Anu did backing vocals for Shakira?
That's amazing.
Yeah, but she won't sing.
She was one of those. She was one of the people in the background going, "Como se llama?"
Yeah, that was her.
Shakira.
That was Anu like 25 years ago, and that song came out.
Wow, that's so cool.
Patrick says he really dislikes it when a person is humble.
Wow. Okay.
It's weird because he's not like, you shouldn't be so humble. It's okay to be confident. He goes, I don't like it when people are humble. I really dislike it.
Yeah, I like it when you're a piece of shit.
Do you know what's weird? Because he actually doesn't come off as, at least like in the edit, he doesn't come off as like insufferably arrogant yet.
We're towing the line.
He is towing the line. He comes off as a prick, and he's rude to her, but like the way that he
at least has justification for a lot of the things he says, and not just splenic justification.
What do you mean?
Well, the way he talks about like the way he grew up and like how his parents were raising him and everything, and how he learned once he was independent of how to love himself.
I just think that he doesn't walk around being like I and like, oh, like I did this, and like I feel like this is the first time that I feel like he's being like prescriptive, like directly prescriptive about how to live. But it's actually probably like, now that I'm talking it out, I feel like it's like his technique probably to wrap people into his bullshit, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Like you act kind of casual about it, and then you say things like splenic, or he says, how would you react if your family rejected me? Which I actually
it's like he's testing her, which I don't like.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is a a canned question or not from Love Is Blind, though, because we do hear this a lot.
Yeah.
But it does feel like he's testing her. I agree. And she says, like, well, my mom is my best friend, so I'd have to consider it, which I do think is fair. And Patrick says he would not listen to his family members, and listening to the approval of others is such a low vibration. But
he listens to his spleen.
Yes, exactly. And also, if listening for the approval of others is a low vibration, then why should she listen to his advice?
Yeah.
Why does his opinion matter?
I think Aaron Rodgers lives by a similar philosophy to this guy.
Yeah, it just sounds like such.
No one can tell me what to do. I am a man, and I will go to bedtime when I want to go to bedtime.
So what we're saying is Patrick is definitely unvaccinated.
Yes. Whoa, what? Are you kidding?
I'm sorry.
1,000,000%.
I'm sorry. He's immunized.
Okay. Yes. It's very sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah. But he says after this, his spleen is silent. Yeah, that's because they pulled a prank. You lost sweets in a bowl, and they removed your spleen in your sleep. Demel and Katisha. Demel, he couldn't sleep last night because he was thinking of Katisha. He's down bad. Wow. He's down bad, dude.
All the socks are crusty. They're all in the hamper. He couldn't sleep all night.
You think he had that kind of? Oh, he's really down bad.
He's had a sleepless night, baby.
Oh, he kept all his roommates up too.
And boy, are his arms tired.
But you'll never believe what he's feeling in his stomach. Not his spleen.
Not his spleen. Okay.
What do you think he's feeling? It might be a type of insect.
You think it could be little baby butterflies?
Little baby butterflies.
Oh,
That's what he says. Yep. Do you know what he proposes? That is something that comes up on this show that nobody does and would never happen. Maybe you guys can comment if you think that this is a thing. Let us know. A date jar, and they'll write a bunch of dates in it, and then each week they'll pick out of the date jar and they'll go on that date. No one does that.
That sounds like a nightmare to me. It sounds like a fucking nightmare. What happens if you pick whitewater rafting in December? Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
What happens if you pick pizza when you just had pizza yesterday at work?
I know. People don't do that. It's like this show is so people who have never been in a relationship before or like just bad at it, role playing what they think a relationship is, but they don't know.
Incels?
What?
Do you think they're all incels?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Femcells, incels, volcells. I made that up. It's people who are voluntarily celibate. A lot of stuff going on. But he does write a poem for Katisha. Are you excited?
God, there's a lot of poetry in this.
I feel like they're trying to present that like it's like very confusing why she doesn't pick him. But as I was going through the sound bites and recording them as a soundboard, I was like, yeah, like I feel like he lays it on a little thick that you go like, well, why are you so invested in her? She gives you nothing. Like, it's kind of unbelievable.
He
Like,
does sort of love bomb her a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I feel like he would, like, he just picked someone and had this reaction. Like, she gives him absolutely nothing to go off of.
Yeah.
So here's the poem.
Katisha, my little Scottish lass. I know they wear kilts up there, but give me a pass. I want to fall in love with you and explore the world together. Forever, as Bruno said, that is what you are, a treasure. Can't wait to be in your presence and hold my boo. Katisha Aylara has a nice ring to it, which I can't wait to call you.
Very good.
It was so good. Just kidding. But, like, there are actually, like, no specifics in the poem about her besides, like, she's Scottish and
she's a lass.
you would sound good with my last name.
Yeah. That's about
because
it.
she hasn't told him anything.
That's true.
Her and Javen make more sense to me
They
because
do. They don't tell each other anything.
They don't. They both play it too cool.
They're both blank pages. We don't know about anything about any of them.
I like them together
because they're so nothing.
Yeah, but but actually, you know what? Now it's Demos shows nothing either. What does he give us? Nothing.
But Cal's his best friend, and Cal's gonna defend him.
Yeah, Cal's. Why?
Henchman Cal is gonna fuck some shit up. That's what he's gonna do with his henchman haircut.
Yeah. Women's. She tells us that Demla is like a little boy at Christmas, and she struggles with this level of adoration. I would struggle if somebody gave me little boy vibes as well. I don't think that's very attractive.
Man, that's like half the Love is Blind US cast, though.
Little boy, well, because they talk about Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, in Minnesota,
right when you said that, I immediately thought of Daniel. I was like, oh god.
Well, I mean, they all do act like little boys,
and Zach acts like a little boy.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Chelsea from season 4. She's got her baba.
She's a little boy. Yeah,
she's a little boy. Yeah.
Katisha cries in the women's quarters because she says it's too perfect and maybe it's too good to be true. Maybe it's not perfect and not good, or it's too good to be. It's just, it feels off. It feels hollow. It's weird.
She's just not trusting her spleen right now.
Yeah.
If she was, she would know who the right choice was.
I will say,
if I'm being honest, I don't think she really likes either of them that much.
No, that's what I was going to say. I was like, it's not like she's giving anything either or like telling anyone anything. It's like it's like they're to blame.
She's like, who do I put up with in Cyprus?
Yeah.
I really want to go to Cyprus bad.
She seems like a very, like Sophie's whole thing was like, oh, I'm not vulnerable. I'm like, but Katisha, she's completely like iced out. Sophie tries.
She tries.
And she's like, I'm aware that I'm not vulnerable. I don't think Katisha is.
No.
Sophie and Kieran, she's like, you were so disrespectful towards me. And then he goes, well, it's a social experiment and you have to give it your all. So take those snapping fingers back. This isn't Clueless. Take that L finger down.
No, I thought Sophie was a queen here.
She was.
And I think rightfully so. She marched right out of there, as she should.
Yes. She did the big mistake. Huge. She Pretty Woman'd him.
Yeah. Get your fucking EpiPen ready.
Yes. And she says, she's like, I'm not going to beg a man to pick me. So she proved that she's not a pick me. She's a girl's girl. Okay? Yas queen. And we are anti-pick me here on Reality Alert, okay? We don't tolerate them.
Kieran is anti-Kieran now.
We're anti-Kieran because he's a pick me.
We will never give him the benefit of the doubt for the rest of this show.
No.
He will always be looked at negatively.
We might create an anti-Kieran account, you know? We might do protests outside of his house. Like, who knows what we'll do.
Glitter bombs, maybe.
Yeah, to like his businesses and stuff. You know, oh, is he the gym owner? Oh, typical. Let's get to the women's quarters. She cries, but she and then she says, "Fuck this shit. Get this mic off of me. I'm going." We love a diva.
Oh my God.
A diva moment. I was like,
imagine we could have had another runaway bride.
I know. Oh my God. She can still come back.
I hope so.
Yeah.
She does give Giannina vibes, doesn't she? She's great.
You know, I feel like every season of Love is Blind, particularly the international ones, a couple like re-enters, you know, at some point. Being like, oh, we thought they were gone, but now they're here. And she'll be like, oh, I fell in love with some random guy and now on the street. And they let me come back. You know, I walked out of the studio and I figured
something out. That's all I know.
I walked out of the studio and I met this guy at Starbucks and now we're engaged. So they let me come on to Cyprus, the island of love. So Patrick and Anu, they have this spa date. When you go to the spa, Ben, like you do every week, do you normally have sushi there?
All the time. They call me Sushi Ben.
Yes. Yeah.
They have it waiting.
Sushi Ben. And Anu asks Patrick if he's thinking about taking the next steps with her, and he says his splenic instinct says a proposal would be next. And he's like, "What do you think about that?" And she goes, I think she started eating the plate, and like that was what must have been giving her trouble.
She was starving, dude. She was starving.
I feel like this is when like Tiffany fell asleep. A similar moment, you know?
Yeah, because they don't let them sleep.
A misconnection. Yeah, they don't let them eat. They don't let them sleep. This is what happens.
Yeah,
good drama. So clearly,
I mean, Guantanamo conditions in order to create the most drama possible on the show. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, they need you more of this because Love is Blind UK is a little lacking in the drama department. To be honest, I think they need to ramp it up a little bit.
And from the you would think differently with all the drama in the royal family.
I know.
I mean, these are the people that made Downton Abbey, and you're going to tell me there's not enough drama on this show?
Oh my God! So you're saying that they need to cast more inbred people?
Yes.
Okay.
Royals specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. If the Circle can do it, they can.
That's true. He asks her to sing again, so this is the second time. She says she doesn't want to because she's expensive, and this is where he decides. This is where he doesn't decide. His spleen lets him know that the connection is gone.
It's done.
It's gone. If only she had sang to his spleen.
Yeah,
it's very sad.
Any royalty-free song would do.
Yeah. Do you think it was rude for Katisha to complain about having more than one option and how gut-wrenching it is in the women's quarters? Should she have been a little more humble?
It's a little insensitive.
I have so many options. 2 men are in love with me. I'm definitely going to be on the show more episodes than you, which is why we're all really here.
I just don't give a shit about either of them, but
yeah,
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I kind of love her like stiff upper lip British, like they don't give a fuck thing. It's kind of cool. Or Scottish. She's Scottish. I apologize.
Yeah, she's a lass. Don't forget.
Yeah. Well, Scottish are Scottish people British?
I don't know.
Well, because like Welsh people are British, you know.
Is Britain considered the United Kingdom, or is Britain just another word for?
Yes, they are. Scottish people are considered British because they're part of the UK. So
British means UK.
Yes.
So you would say English if they were from England, and
yes,
British.
But you could also say that they're British.
You could say British, yeah.
It's like the squares and rectangles thing, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Roy.
Yeah, roll.
Roy.
Mate. Okay. So Katisha and Javan. It's weird because his name Javan, but sometimes they call him Javan. I'm like, what the fuck? The pronunciation is very.
It's because they all have different accents because they're from different parts of the UK. I think.
No, I know, but his name is definitely not Javan. That's
it's either Javan or Javan.
Yeah, it's Javan, but it's definitely not Javan. They're saying it wrong. But maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. She asks him about their connection. I just like that he's like, yeah, what will be, will be. You know?
Yeah.
She's like, wow, you're playing it so cool.
It's cool, babe.
It's cool, babe. You know, what will be, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Austin Powers is here, Ben.
Wow. My
Yeah.
God. Austin would crush it in the pods.
I like when he's like, so would putting all my cards on the table help you and just telling you how I feel and communicating in an open and kind manner? And she's like, you're right, it wouldn't. It wouldn't do anything for me.
She's like, I really don't care.
I don't care. You're right. Wow, we're the same. That's hot.
She's like, I just don't want to be around that guy that's love bombing me.
Yes.
We're going to get married.
I like when he shares a story about, he's like, I had this really tough experience 2 years ago. I casually dated this person for 10 months and it turns out they were I was more into them than they were into me. And then we broke up. It really affected me.
Whoa.
I was like,
I said open up, but not that much.
Whoa, man.
TMI.
Whoa, dude. Whoa. You're really killing the vibe in here. Things were cool. Yeah. And she's like, well,
eat some sushi, why don't you?
Like, she's like, well, my other connection makes grand gestures, like reading me shitty poetry, and you don't. And he's like, yeah, that's not me. I'll never lift a finger for you. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
She's
like, I'm not lame. I'm just chill.
She's like, that's very hot. It's very, very hot. Yeah. So, okay. When they go to the men's quarters and Javan talks about how, like, her other connection is love bombing her, he knows that Demla's the other.
I think so. Yeah.
So he's like being passive aggressive towards Demla, right?
Maybe, but I didn't see Demla in the room during that scene.
He was.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
So then I was like, I thought they were aware of each other, but they don't seem to not get along. Like, it was very confusing to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was in the room, so that's why I wrote this down. I was like, I don't understand the dynamic. Kieran and Megan, she's like, what happened with Sophie? Because she was really upset, and he was like, don't worry about that. I want to move forward with you. Ignore the red flag here.
She didn't get a gift. Don't worry about it.
She didn't smell my aftershave. Ooh.
That's all for you, baby.
Also, he says he wants to do cartwheels around the room, but he just jogs around it. Very deceptive. Okay.
Yeah, that's not cool.
He did not do cartwheels.
To see cartwheels.
Yeah.
I personally would not hire him as my fitness coach. Never.
What about your human design coach?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jed and Barda, this is crazy. He says the one thing that he couldn't live without is family.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. It was just announced he's going to be the lead in the new Fast and the Furious movie.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Next he's going to say something crazy like he thinks communication is important in a relationship.
What? And physical intimacy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. She really likes the name Sunday for a baby. What do you think about the name Sunday?
Well, we've heard. I've only heard of one Sunday before, and it was from Survivor.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it should be Sunday, but with an E at the end. Going it ice cream themed.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then the next kid can be like Banana Split or something.
Ooh, I like that.
Banana Split's a sick name.
That is a sick name.
Yeah.
What about Malt?
Oh, Malt is kind of sick. It's like a take on Walt. Malt. I like that.
Malt Mittman.
Be like Maltese for long, you know?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So she makes him a word search, and one of the words is falling in love. I feel like that must have taken up like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Very cute.
That poor PA that had to put that together.
Yeah. I was going to be like, wow, somebody actually did something. And I was like, no, they probably didn't. Probably didn't have time. Was
it with crayons? Did they do it with crayons? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell. So let's get to Katish and Demla. He's like, I'm falling in love with you. And he's designed this date for her. It's a city break in Seville where they have sangria. And he says he hasn't eaten most of the food. I couldn't tell what the food was, though. Could you? I couldn't.
No. Mm-mm.
I guess maybe we haven't had the food before. I just couldn't make out what it was.
Were there little like Spanish flags attached to it too? Did I?
Yeah, I
notice?
think that's what was going on because they'll be in Spain.
They're probably eating ham. I don't know.
Yeah, and well, that's what I thought.
Isn't that what they eat in Spain? It's just a bunch of ham.
Just ham, yeah.
That's what I hear. They love their ham out
there. They have like Oscar Mayer ham, though. That's what they eat down there. He tells her he couldn't sleep last night. When is the last time this guy slept? I'm worried about him.
I think he's just an insomniac.
Yeah, you should go see a doctor. It's
do
free.
Do you think all night he's got like a flower and he's picking the petals going, she loves me not.
Yeah.
She loves me.
That might have been how she decided.
Yeah. True.
That'd be epic. That should be a dating show that we do.
Picking petals is what we'll call it.
Picking petals.
Alliteration. It works.
Yes.
It sells.
Alliteration sells. She says that, after he says he's willing to die on his sword, that's not extreme at all.
Not at all.
And a little love bomby.
Maybe is he threatening to kill himself if they're not together? Is that what's going on?
It sounds like he said he was willing to kill himself to be together.
Okay.
He's like, either way, I'll kill myself. So
we need to look this guy up on socials, make sure he's okay.
Feel comfortable. She says her decision has been made and nothing will change. And that's when I knew she was going to change that decision. Right? Were you surprised?
It is a little suspicious. Yeah.
I mean, why would they include that?
Yeah.
And also, I just feel like Demla knew she wasn't really locked in, right? Part of him must have known. If he asks her, like, you promise you're not going to change, right? Like, nobody else asks.
He should have just proposed right there and then. She probably would have said yes.
She would have changed.
Yeah.
She still gets to go see the other guy, you know? So Katisha and Javan, at the start of the date, he says he was anxious to see her and he got her a big bouquet of flowers. I don't think Demel ever got her a big bouquet of flowers. I think he fucked up.
Ooh,
if he had done the grandest gesture of all, flowers.
I feel like he did on one of those first dates. I can't remember.
But was it this big?
Probably not. No.
Yeah, was it that grand? So she says our connection was genuine, for me anyway. And he's like, okay. I feel like it's like this like mystery thing, you know? He's mysterious. It's like how I thought that Sophie was going to work out with Kieran, but I was wrong about that, you know?
Right.
And she wants him to be sad, but he's not sad, and she's intrigued by that, you know? I feel like if he was sad, maybe it wouldn't have worked out. You know, if he had just been really sad about it, she probably would have been disgusted.
It's a turn off for her.
Kicked his ass to the curb. But because he was just like, okay, is what it is, and sat there and refused to leave, it was hot.
He doesn't like to be chased. Yeah.
It was hot. So he reads this all the notes about her, which were very like undescriptive, and he's like, "Oh, I only wrote 2 of them." He's so good at negging, like, damn,
he's really good at it.
He's really good.
He's like, I do not give a shit.
Yeah, he's like, I wrote 2 notes about you, gave you 2 check marks. I don't know what they mean. Pretty sick.
Yes, she is a single lady from Scotland.
Yeah. And then I love that he goes to the men's quarters and he says she's gonna have to propose to me. He like totally knows what he's doing. I mean, as we knew, but yeah, very calculated.
Like, shit, I got this in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell he's been confident this whole time.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. This fucker.
Yeah. Well, we get to the men's quarter the next day, and before Kieran goes in to propose, do you know what he says? He's got some butterflies kicking about.
Surprise, surprise.
This is the 3rd or 4th mention of butterflies already.
It's a lot of butterflies.
Let's hear Megan's poem. Do you want to hear Megan's poem? Yes, you do.
Sure. Yes, I do.
Kieran James Marcus Holmes Darby. It's obvious we're going to be the life of the party. His hips don't lie. He's super clever. I just know it will be magic as soon as we're together. From the first day, it was you and Pod 1. We giggled, felt the spark, and had all the fun. Our similarities are beyond compare, and there's still so much I can't wait to share.
Oh, my God.
That's what I did too when they were doing their poems. I went,
I'll say, if we had to rank the poems, this would be number 1, and Demo's would be a number 2, far down. This one had specifics. This one had feeling. His was generic. It could have been about anyone who was Scottish.
Okay. Yeah.
His might have been a Mad Lib. Of course, she didn't feel anything.
Now, would I call the poem lit? No, sir. I would not.
As in literary?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What else would it have been?
Like lit AF.
What is? I don't understand.
Literary as Faust.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I would call it lit AF then.
Okay, good, cool, very cool. So yep, he proposes. She says yes. In the men's quarter, Patrick says, "When men love, men love." I want everybody to chew on that a little bit. Let your spleen absorb that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. When we love,
we
boy,
love.
We're really loving.
Because it's only men listening to this podcast right now. We're a men's podcast, and I want you to know that you.
Yeah.
Only men watch
Hey,
reality.
listen up, you 2%. Listen up, good boys.
2% of our listeners. You should know. So Anu does end up writing a song for Patrick that he never gets to hear.
Very nice of her.
But we do. Let's check it out.
To my Patrick, the one who makes my mind tick. I've written a song for Patrick because he asked me to sing before and I didn't sing. Where's our soul sing? I never thought I'd meet someone like him in this experiment. Believe I'm gonna make a husband out of you. I think Patrick is feeling me, but the last date we had was weird. We will make it. I think I need to maybe be a bit more open. I think I'm a bit closed. To say our love was truly blind.
Woof.
Listen, sweetie. I thought it was so good, and it was so from the heart. It reminded me of MC Scat Cat. He's really just so special and so kind and loving, and it was from the spleen, and I appreciate that, hon.
That was the worst trash I've ever heard in my fucking life. My spleen is telling me it was garbage and clearly not from the heart. Stick to being Rod Stewart's backup if he ever lets you back in if he watches this. Thank you.
Stop
Thank
it.
you. Get off
You're
my stage.
being mean.
You're no Harry Styles, that's for sure.
It wasn't that good, dog. Wasn't that good.
Yeah, I get why she didn't sing for him. Nothing about her voice. It was those lyrics, those
lyrics were not good.
I'm gonna make a husband out of you.
I could see why she didn't want to sing before.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to write lyrics. She's not a lyricist. She's a backup singer. She probably just
her Hugh Grant, to help with music and lyrics.
Oh my God, Ben, you're naming one of my favorite movies of all time. Oh my God. Pop goes my heart. Pop goes my heart. You got me. Pop goes my heart. Dude, so good. Do you know who wrote
British too?
Do you know who wrote that music? It was the guy that did the music for I'm pretty sure this is right, for Crazy Ex-Girlfriend wrote that music.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he passed away, R.I.P., but he's really, really talented guy.
First season was good.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Very
talented songwriter. He did like a lot of songwriting for stuff, but yeah. It's a good movie. Drew is great in it.
Did he die after the first season?
Probably.
because the second season was bad.
Well, we'll always have music and lyrics, okay? It's
That's
a great
true.
movie.
That's true.
10 out of 10. Everybody go watch it, and we can go talk about it.
Is it your number one ranked Drew?
Maybe. You're putting me on the spot. No, well, no.
Sorry,
no,
I don't mean to do that too. I don't mean to.
You know my number one ranked Drew. It's Fever Pitch. So number 2 might be music and lyrics. But Never Been Kissed. I mean,
50
like that
First
is.
Dates, where does that fall?
That's not that high for me. I'm not like a huge 50 First Dates fan.
It's a more mid range for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a good movie though. But Never Been Kissed, like the classics.
Firestarter.
I haven't seen Firestarter.
So when she was a child.
Oh, okay. What are some other Drew movies? I mean, I've seen them all.
E.T.
Yeah. What?
E.T.
Oh, that has to be high up there, but
yeah,
it's hard to consider that as like a Drew Barrymore movie, but it is.
It is.
Music and lyrics.
She screams when she sees the alien.
I would too. Patrick and Anu, she tells him she has a hard time writing original music. We're aware. And she's like, I have a cheeky song if you want to hear it. And he's like, I could hear it through the wall. It was really bad. I don't need to hear it again.
My spleen could hear it.
I also want to spare you the embarrassment. Whoa.
Oh my God. Kimberly in the chat coming in hot.
Saying E.T. is the worst movie?
What the hell?
That is...
Wow.
I mean, honestly...
I thought we had hotter takes today. This is the hottest take we've seen yet.
I have to give you some respect, though, because that's a really hot take.
No, it's true. I also have a hot Spielberg take, which is that I hate Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's another hot take.
Yeah. So I do relate to you on this.
E.T., though, like everybody loves E.T. Oh, because it gave you nightmares as a kid. Have you rewatched it?
It's a creepy, scary alien.
But like, have you rewatched E.T. and just noticed that it's like a beautiful movie that makes me cry. It's so beautiful.
Oh my God.
It's a beautiful movie. And it's so beautifully made, you know?
It made me want to eat Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, and I'm not like a Spielberg worshiper. I think people are like, every time he comes up a movie, people are like, it was the greatest movie ever. I'm like, was Bridge of Spies the greatest movie ever? Like, no, it wasn't.
No, probably
it
not.
was boring, and Tom Hanks was really boring in it. Like, let's be
I
real.
didn't mind Bridge of Spies. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, it was all right, but people people were recommended to me like, Spielberg made it, and I was like, it was a fine movie.
Yeah.
It was fine.
He is objectively one of the greatest directors that's ever.
No, and The Fabelmans was incredible. Ready Player One
was amazing.
Ready Player One was incredible.
Ready Player One was so sick.
I enjoyed The Post. You know, like he did a good,
really
job. I'm just like not like I don't go. It's just not, you know. I go into every movie being like, I'm not gonna bow down and say every movie's perfect. Yes. So Kim hasn't watched as an adult because just thinking about it makes her want to puke. I love this. I love this take. I love this trauma.
It's totally fair. Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm sure that Kim is just thinking like she thinks about that movie. She's sitting home and she just says to herself,
I have to follow my spleen.
She's just following her spleen, you know, that human design.
That way she doesn't throw up.
Just like Patrick did when he breaks up with Anu. It's like, dude, couldn't you just last till Cyprus?
Yeah. Could you break up with her after she did the song so that she can think it was about the song instead of
because then we wouldn't blame you.
Yeah.
It's a really bad song.
Really bad.
Yeah. He said he wants to meet somebody who rocks his world. That sounds like it's about the song. I feel like he must have heard it somehow.
Yeah.
Like this,
this guy needs to go to karaoke night if he's going to find his true love. I think.
That's where you really get your world rocked to karaoke night.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go to I really liked that the women were playing hide and go seek in the women's quarter.
Oh, you like that? Yeah.
We haven't seen it before. I thought it's funny.
Right, because there's no place to hide.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
You didn't like it? You don't like hide and go seek? You're not a fan?
Well, you know, it just gave me Baba vibes. That's all.
There's not a lot going on. Oh, you wouldn't like if people were doing it. You'd be like, fuck that. This is Baba.
I'd be like, grow the fuck up. And then I'd go back to reading the dictionary.
Yeah. play a real mature game like Bowl of Sweets, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
For adults.
Or I play snooker or something.
Yeah, go play snooker, okay?
Or darts.
Yeah, or as we call it in America, snooky. That's what we play.
Right, we do call it that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jed and Barda proposal, yes. She said, I found my husband after the first date. Boring!
This couple really is not giving much for us.
Nothing.
It's kind of a bummer.
Kieran and Megan, they cannot believe that this is real. This is just madness. No one can believe that the reveals are real this season. It's like, guys, this is like season 1 million of Love is Blind. Okay? This is real, okay?
They're like, oh my God, there's cameras? Cameras.
What? We've been on TV this whole time? What? She says, can you believe I'm a redhead? There's only so many colors of hair that people can be like.
That's true. Yeah.
Can you believe that I'm a redhead? I can't believe that I'm a
redhead. If she came out with blue hair, I'd be like, I couldn't believe it.
Oh my God. But yeah, they seem very into each other. She's very into the fact that she's a redhead. He's very into the fact that she's a redhead. So
great.
Men's quarters. Demola's workshopping his proposal, but isn't it? It's just a little weird because clearly she's having second thoughts because Javan came out clearly saying that he had a good date with her.
Yeah, she did not cut it off.
Yeah, and Demola knows this, so why are you workshopping your proposal? Like, it's like he's setting
he knows deep down, and he knows, Mac.
He knows what he's doing. He's setting himself up to fall on the sword. Like, it's a little.
He's like, I gotta make my move. You know, to quote Tom Westman, he's like, tonight we make our move, tomorrow we make our apologies. You know, that's
but it's a little love bombing. It's a little like I have to make sure that like I'm the victim and I have to do this and like it's
nobody's such a good guy about it when he gets rejected. He wishes her the best, dude.
Oh, and then they both enter the pods and we don't know who she's gonna pick, even though it's so obvious. So she lets him down really easy, and she says that she has to go with her gut. What if she had gone with her spleen? Who would she have picked?
Patrick, probably, right?
Yeah, probably. If she had gone
with Master, as she says. Yeah. She would have gone with Master.
I wish she had. I wish she had gone with the one, you know. Yeah, Demola says this is a shock. How is it a shock? It should not be a shock at this point. Maybe it was a shock when Javan like came back, but it should not be a shock.
He's like, I already bought us a house.
Yeah.
I
bought us a dog.
I adopted a child for us.
Yeah. He said he was blindsided. It was like, this is not Survivor and you should not have been blindsided.
Yeah. And we all know that UK Survivor never works out. So
so Javan ends up proposing, but he does not kneel, he squats because he's chill.
That is cool. Yeah.
And he can work on that ass while proposing.
Yep,
so
that's how I did it, baby.
Yeah, working on that ass. And oh yeah, did we talk about that yesterday that you were squatting?
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
You asked if I got down on one knee. I said I squatted.
Yeah, you're working on that. I was like, I was getting deja vu. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And this is how she reacted.
I really want to marry
you. What?
I don't know. She sounds like a monkey a little bit.
I was gonna say. She's like, throw me a peanut.
I like when she goes to the women's chorus and she's like, let's not make a big deal out of it. Let's be respectful. I guess because she doesn't want the guys to hear, so they all whisper and golf clap. Yeah, you're engaged. Very good. Very good shot. Great shot. Wonderful. At the Jed and Barda reveal, he picks her up immediately. Like, what is this? A date on The Bachelor? Like, why are you picking her up? What is this? They're like trying to make. They were like, "Can you just pick her up so we have something interesting,
something to say, yeah,
something dynamic?"
My God.
They say I love you. She says it's the best moment of her life. Okay. Katisha and Javin. What do you
They're
think?
just like, hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up, yo?
They shake hands.
What's up, future roomie? You ready to live together for the rest of our lives?
So I already have our Cyprus itinerary planned. We're gonna go whale watching. It's gonna be cool.
So I was thinking like you could take the gas bill, I could take the electricity. My mom is gonna pick up my laundry like once a week. She said she would do yours. Like, is that cool?
Yeah. I got us a 2-bedroom so that we could each have our own space.
I have a Costco membership, so like TP is covered. Don't worry about it. So we go to Cyprus, the island of love, Ben.
Woo!
Yeah.
Not Love Island?
I know. Why they just go to Love Island?
Love Island is an actual place, right?
Yeah, it's called Love Island.
That's really cool.
It's a documentary, the show.
Wow.
About the citizens of Love Island.
That's so cute.
The natives. Ashley and Billy, he says that he fancies the pants off of her.
Whoa.
Ooh. Also interesting about legs, he shaves his legs because of a rugby thing. It's like he used to.
I've heard of that for swimmers. I haven't heard of that for rugby.
It's like he used to do it to like recover and bathe, so he shaves his legs. What do we think the real reason he shaves his legs is? Do we think that he's a drag performer or something, and he has like he wants a good wiki legs score?
I don't know. Maybe it's a military thing. Maybe all the boys in the military shave their legs.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Because the rugby thing's not adding up to me. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Hey, no shade to the leg shaving. I just want to know why.
Maybe he thinks he has gross hair on his legs or something.
Yeah. I mean, I want a close-up on the legs. I want to see what these babies look like. I think we deserve it.
Yeah, I think let's give him a call or we'll shoot him a message, see if he could send us his legs over Instagram. Yeah.
So Rover and Cal, he says they have such a physical connection, and he immediately says, it's controversial, but I really want to see Katisha because she did Dimla dirty. And Sir Rover says, well, she just kept her cards close to her chest to, protect herself.
Well, she just didn't really give a fuck. So
yeah, I'm like, I think both of you are wrong. I don't think she necessarily did Dimla. Well, she did do Dimla dirty.
A little.
Well, she did in the way that she said, I've made my decision.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
sticking with you.
Yes.
So I think that was doing him dirty. But I don't think that she kept her cards close to her chest to protect herself.
No.
Well, she did a little.
She just didn't know what the fuck she wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Sorover brings up how Barda and Ashley are exactly Cal's type, but she just needs to go with the flow. So these insecurities are creeping in, but I don't think anything is going to come of it. I think she's just insecure. This does seem to happen.
She is. A little bit of Zenub vibes.
Zenub and Chelsea Blackwell. And
it's like, you don't have to be worried about this. Like, it's not a thing. And he said so many times in confessionals and everything. So,
but we'll have to see. It's like a lot of times these guys don't comfort the women or do anything.
Well, they have not. Yeah, I don't think he has any idea that she's feeling that way, really.
Yeah, but sometimes these guys like say really stupid things, like when Jimmy was like, "AD is stacked, like look at her," or like Cole being like, "Zenub, you're ugly." So we'll have to see like what happens, You
never know what these boys are gonna say.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Katisha and Javana, he says, what attracted you to me in the pods? She says that he was too cool for school. And he says that he liked her Scottish accent.
It's true love, baby.
I like that you could keep me on TV. I really like that.
It's pretty chill.
I like that you didn't write me a shitty poem. So that was cool. Jed and Barda, she does say that she's going to have fun explaining this to her dad. So hopefully some drama will happen in the future when we get Barda Sr. on the pod. Wouldn't be sick of his
Can't
name.
wait.
Yeah. Let's see what else happens. In the morning, Ashley and Billy try to trick us into thinking that they're having sex, but he's just doing push-ups with her on his back.
Yeah.
I was so thought they were boning. They were having some.
The editors put in like porn sound effects.
I know. I was so tricked. Yeah. Nobody's really very upfront about it.
About if they had sex or not. Yeah.
Except for like Javen saying that they didn't sleep much. Katisha just doesn't let men sleep. She just keeps them up. She just keeps them up. Javen also talked in a previous conversation about how he was up all night because of her.
Maybe she's the night witch.
Ooh,
the night witch.
Ooh, Katisha the night witch. I like that.
Sassy.
Ooh. She lives in the big trees near like a loch. Maybe Loch Ness in Scotland. And she's a witch. She casts spells in a dark castle in some big Scottish haunted looking trees, you know. Wow. I don't know what kind of trees they have.
Look at that.
Yeah. I have a hard time describing that, but imagine cool stuff. Yeah. She says that she didn't see their dynamic as a triangle. He was like, the love triangle was messy. She's like, I didn't see it like that.
Yeah.
How did you see it then?
I think just a straight line.
She's like, I only see what's right in front of me. I don't really.
I just saw an arrow pointing to Cyprus.
I don't really care about other people's feelings. When Cal meets Ashley at the couples mixer, they have like this really long hug, and you see Sorover keeping an eye on them.
Yeah, her eyes
like, ooh, I don't like that hug was over 4 seconds. It was 5. That was not good. And then everybody is like, oh my God, you're real? You're real? That wasn't just a robot?
The cameras were on TV.
They didn't bring back the AI from the circle to talk to me? Oh my God. Oh my God, madness. Okay, what is up with the guys saying a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell and not wanting to talk about if they had sex or not? What does this show become?
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
We used to have girls talking about
I think that's just code for that they didn't have sex.
Yeah.
I don't kiss and tell because I didn't kiss.
Why aren't they having
I will
sex?
not tell.
We used to have girls getting wasted and talking about everyone's dick size. We used to be able to draw charts and be like, okay, 5 inches, 6.5. We used to be able to have people draw courtroom sketches of the dicks, you know, where each vein was, they would talk about.
Yeah.
And now a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell. What is this?
This is bullshit.
We want deets. Or maybe it's just me.
This should be an MTV show.
Yeah. Where are the fights? He does say it's a bit strange, Cal says, to be with somebody who's not his type, but it's really Sorover that it's bad for. He's like, it's not bad for me. It's just because she knows my type and there's 2 of them, you know, and I hug them and she has to watch, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm her type, so sucks for her.
He's hanging out an awful long time at the pool with Barda, too.
Yeah.
For what seems like a long time.
Yeah, he shouldn't even look at them.
No, he shouldn't.
No.
Bad. It's not proper. It's not posh.
I just feel like it's not a thing, though, because then we would have seen him have dates with them, right? I just feel like we would have seen them talk before. It would have already been introduced. We get a girls' chat, and Ashley and Barda are all like, oh, we've said I love you. We're like lover girls. And then they're like, how about you, Katisha? And Katisha's like, I haven't said it yet because I don't want to get swept away in the show, and I don't want to devalue the word love by saying it, you know, to my fiance.
That's really beautiful. Yeah.
Engaged to in 4 years. I don't want to do something ridiculous like marry somebody in 4 weeks.
No,
you know,
you don't want to do that.
It's like you're supposed to get swept up in it. You're supposed to be silly and do something stupid like marry somebody in 4 weeks. Okay, that's the point. And when she walks away,
she's like, I have a tour of downtown Cyprus in like, I gotta get going.
Yeah, why would I say I love you? There's so much sightseeing to do.
I got my digital camera ready to go.
After Demla read me this poem, I think I'm just off love altogether, honestly. When they leave, Ashley says that the other couples might have some learning and exploration to do. Oh, well, maybe you can give them a fucking workshop if you're so advanced in love.
Seems to know everything, doesn't she?
Yeah, her and Billy are gonna go to his mess together, and he's gonna be in his uniform, and they're gonna dance, and they're gonna get married, and they're experts in love.
They're gonna line dance in pink cowboy hats.
Well, I hope you figure out where is his first wife, huh?
Wow.
Eventually, everybody does shots. I think they should have done them sooner. Ashley and Sarover talk, and Sarover says she's overthinking that there are these British white girls around. I think she should have thought about that before they got to Cyprus, and she should have sabotaged Ashley and Barda's relationships.
Oh yeah.
I don't think people play Love is Blind strategically enough. They need to start thinking ahead and thinking, what if these women have chemistry with my man once we get to the honeymoon destination?
The goal should be, I want to be the last couple standing.
Yes.
I want the rest of them gone.
Yeah. I want to be the influencer with the most followers.
Right.
Pretty much. Cal and Katisha, he says he needs to hear her side because the jury is still out on whether she made the right decision or not. Because there's a jury at the end of Love is Blind who decides who gets the most followers.
Who gets $1 million too.
Yeah. That's $1 per follower, so it adds up.
Right.
He tells Katisha that Demla was so certain it was going to be him, and that it was weird that Javen was certain it wasn't going to be him. And she's like, well, it wasn't anything against Demla. It was against his behavior, his vibes, his poetry.
She's like, did you hear his poem?
Yeah.
Cal, did he read it to you?
Also, why was he so certain that it was him? I was clearly waffling the whole time. There was no indication that it was certainly him. In fact, it should have been obvious that it wasn't him.
Yeah.
Cal says, what made her go the other way? And she says her connection with Javan was stronger and she made the right choice. She says, are you happy with that? And that's the cliffhanger. There's no drama that happens around this time that cliffhangs.
No, I guess the next episode is going to start with him being like, oh, that makes sense.
Oh, okay, great. Let's shake hands on it.
Yeah.
Or they kiss.
Ooh. Wow.
So is the brand of Love is Blind UK like these
just
are more
all about love?
It's about love. They're more reasonable people. Because that's what last season was kind of like too. But I do feel that in the second half of Love is Blind UK, more drama did happen.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, I feel like that's what occurred.
Yep. I'm hoping some of these mixers where they get to meet some of the other people from the pods that they didn't meet before will be good.
It does seem like from the preview that will happen.
Yes.
Well, Ben, we're not done talking about Love is Blind UK.
Not even close.
Well, yeah, definitely not for the season, but not this week. Not this week of the show.
Right.
Because we're going to be back. We'll talk about the full schedule in a second. We're going to be back on Tuesday, over on the Patreon, where we are going to be talking about Love is Blind UK, our love center. We're going to talk about all the social media that this cast is going to be putting out and other people from the Love is Blind universe. That's at patreon.com/reality alert. We also talk about our favorite sound bites, highlights, and that's the only place that we talk about our predictions for how the season is going to end. So that is patreon.com/reality alert. Starts at only $5 a month. That's like a coffee, probably half the price of some coffees, and $8 a month for ad free. And there are trials. We also have Apple subscriptions available. easy access. And we're also doing our Perfect Match Center. It's a combo episode that is happening at the same time. But we're also back tomorrow. That is Friday, August 15th. Do we know what time exactly, Ben? Is it going to be 1 p.m.? Do we know?
We have some tentative guests scheduled, which means absolutely nothing.
Okay, well, we'll be back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow. Keep an eye out on our YouTube page because we will have those at least scheduled on YouTube. So if you're wanting to join us live, that's the best place to find out if it's going to happen or not.
Yes, that's youtube.com/reality alert. Turn on notifications, or Instagram at Reality Alert Podcast. You can turn on notifications and you will know when we go live. Hopefully we'll have some guests tomorrow. We could even have an interview. That's the best way to do it. And yeah, that's going to be the Perfect Match finale recap. And we're going to try to get some interviews with the cast. We'll see what happens. Some of it is going to be up to Netflix and what they allow in their exclusivity contracts and stuff like that. So lots of stuff happening on Reality Alert, lots of podcasting. And of course, we're going to be back with 2 podcasts, most likely next week. Definitely going to be back on Wednesday because 4 more episodes come out next week. Love is Blind UK. Very exciting.
Baby, yeah.
I'm sad the Perfect Match is going to be over, but it's been very fun. And the Patreon should be very exciting, whatever drama we're going to be covering for the social media for that too. So the Patreon episode coming up is going to be, it's going to be like a whopper. It's going to be, we're going to have it your way, you know?
It's going to be meaty. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be beefy. It's going to be chunky. Yeah. I'm excited. Anything else today, Ben, that we need to cover?
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Beefy. That's a beefcake right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Toodaloo.
Bye. It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your 2 best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
I have to follow my spleen.